Hey, thanks so much for downloading the Six-Figure Music Method Roadmap. I'm so excited to walk you through this. Look, you're an action taker. You're taking a step right now for your dreams, and I believe that you deserve to chase after your dreams and make a great living doing it. I think this is really going to help you out. I commend you on downloading this thing. Congratulations. This is your first step in really making a difference in your life and in your journey, in your career, and I couldn't be more excited and more privileged to be on this journey with you and to walk you through it. So let's hop in. My name is Rick Seibold, and I'm the founder of Six-Figure Music. I've had 4 Billboard #1 records. My songs have been streamed over 250 million times and earned well over 7 figures. I've taught over 3,000 students my Six-Figure Music system in countries all across the world. And right now, I'm going to show you how you too can get started making a great living in the music industry. 8 years ago, I was dead broke, trying to make it in Los Angeles, and I was getting nowhere fast. I'd cashed in all my savings bonds that I'd gotten from Christmases as a kid, just to cover basic living expenses while I pursued my dreams. I was running low. I was forced to literally empty my change jar in order to pay for rent. It wasn't until I met a music supervisor named John, and John took me under his wing and showed me about the lucrative world of licensing my music through TV and film, and now I generate over $500,000 a year, and I work with amazing artists. So what I want to do is take you through my Six-Figure Music System roadmap, which is going to take you step by step through how I generate over $500,000 a year licensing my music for TV and film. Right here, right now, I'm going to help you become a more successful musician in this video. So let's get started. All right, first up, we're going to talk about sync licensing. Why sync licensing? Well, here's the deal. I think there's only a few ways to really kill it in the music industry. And if you don't have hit records, your road is going to be really tough. Sync licensing is a way to generate a ton of revenue off of your songs without having a hit song. So if you don't have a hit song, or if you're on your way to writing hit songs, or even if you do have hit songs, I know plenty of people with cuts with the biggest artists in the world who write for sync licensing. Everybody writes for sync licensing. Every major artist is still interested in getting music on TV and film. Why? Because it's such a big revenue generator, and it's a chance to get your music in front of millions and millions of people. So if you're struggling to build a fan base, if you're struggling to earn a living, this is the way to go. I really, really believe that this is the best way to reaching people and getting your music in front of millions and millions of people. This is the way to do it. You don't have to be born with talent in order to make a great living in the music industry. You don't have to be born a great singer or a great musician in order to be a successful musician. It's more about being strategic than it is about being talented. Let me explain what I'm talking about. How many times have you seen the most amazing singers on American Idol, on The Voice, and they never seem to go anywhere? How come they don't have their big break? How come they can get in front of 1 million people on TV and still struggle to make a living? It's because it doesn't matter how talented you are. They don't have the right strategy. They have the wrong strategy. So whether you're born a great singer or musician, or whether you're not born a great singer or musician, like I said, I don't really think it matters. I think it's about having a great strategy. If you aren't getting your songs placed in TV and film, you are going about it the wrong way. There's only a few ways to kill it in the music industry, and whether you're a small indie musician or you're a major artist, you are trying to get your songs on TV and film. If you don't understand how to get your songs on TV and film, I'm here to teach you how to do this, and this framework is going to take you through exactly what is sync licensing and how do you go about getting your songs on TV and film. How can you generate income off of the songs you already have in your catalog? Next up, we're going to talk about the 10 key elements that I think are essential to licensing your music to TV and film in the Seibold 10. There's no getting songs on TV and film without these elements. These 10 key elements are the elements that I use in every single song. I have songs that have earned over 6 figures each song, and every single one of these songs incorporates all these key elements. Listen, you don't have to get on the road and slog it out in club after club after club and city after city, being away from your friends, being away from your family. This is a chance to be able to work from home in the studio and create songs that can get in front of people. These are the elements that you have to have in your songs in order to make them work for the sync market. All right. Next up, we're going to talk about how to identify hit song patterns in any genre. If you know that you have the talent, that you just need that big break, then I think this will really help you. Look, let me ask you a question. Do you ever wonder why Maroon 5, Katy Perry get their songs on the radio time after time after time? Why? Because there's a formula. Why do all the songs on the radio sound the same? Because there is a formula. And I'm gonna teach you that formula. I'm gonna take you through what those hit patterns are. I'm gonna teach you how to identify them, and I'm gonna teach you how to incorporate them into your music. If you aren't incorporating these patterns into your music, then you are missing out. Literally, your songs have to incorporate this stuff in order to be successful in today's market. In order to write great songs for sync, in order to have songs that are going to land on the radio, you have to identify these patterns, and then you have to be able to put these patterns into your own music. And I'm here to break it down to you. I'm here to break down the math of how great songwriters write amazing hit songs. All right? Next up, we're going to talk about the fast content creation formula. Listen, if you have trouble finishing your songs, if you have trouble getting songs out the door fast, then this is for you. I literally write about 100 or 150 songs a year and get those songs out the door. How do I do it? I do it super fast through a couple of techniques that I've learned over the years that have helped me get songs finished and out the door really quickly. It's a numbers game in the music industry and in the TV and film licensing industry as well. I'm going to teach you how to create fast content, fast songs that get out the door and start making you money right away. All right, next up is profitable co-writing. If you aren't co-writing with people, if you aren't collaborating with people, and you aren't making a profit off of the co-writing that you're doing, then you're going about it the wrong way. I'm here to teach you exactly how you can create income through the co-writes that you do, through the productions that you're doing with other people. I'm here to show you exactly how you can turn those co-writes into income that will allow you to make a great living in the music industry. All right, next up, we're going to talk about producer secrets, because there's no getting songs on TV and film unless they are produced at a high level. I'm going to show you exactly all of those shortcuts and those elements that I use in every single song that lands on TV and film. Every song that I've ever had that's been successful, that has earned over 6 figures, has used these elements that I use as a producer. And if you aren't a producer, if you're a songwriter, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to have in your songs that when you go to work with producers, you need to make sure that they're incorporating into your songs as well. If you aren't incorporating these shortcuts, then you're going about it the wrong way. All right. Next up, we're going to talk about mining opportunities. If, let's say, you're emailing people and you aren't getting any response and people are not responding to your emails, I'm going to show you my email tricks that always get opened. People always respond to my emails at about a 90% rate. People will respond. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to reach out to these people and work with them. All right. Next, we're going to talk about magnetic networking. We'll talk about how to get to the gatekeepers in the industry, who those gatekeepers are, who the music supervisors are in the industry, who are those people that, man, if they only heard this song, they would definitely place it and I could make a great living off of it. I'm going to show you how to connect with those people, and that's going to lead to getting deals and getting paid. I'm going to talk you through the business, how you can go from making, let's say, $1,000 on the low end. I've had licenses up to $180,000 that I've signed. And I'm going to show you how those things work. I'm going to show you how I've gotten those things. And I'm going to show you the songs that work for that, how you get paid from them, and how you get those deals. What do those deals look like? I'm going to take you through all of that. All right? If you are broke, if you are struggling to pay your rent, if you are having trouble getting any kind of response to your music, if people aren't paying attention to it, if you're struggling to get fans, if you're struggling to connect with the right people in the music industry, then you need this system to take you through exactly where you are right now to finally getting deals, getting paid, to networking with the right people, to getting in the door with the gatekeepers, and getting people to pay attention to your music. I know it's hard. Listen, I've been there before, but I created this system because I want to help people, because I've been in your shoes, I know what it's like, and I want to help you. If you finally want to go from not making a ton of money to actually making a great living in the music industry, having the respect of your peers, of your parents, of your family, of your people in your circle, then listen, I'd encourage you to take the first step in this journey and schedule a free Skype session with me, completely free. You're going to get to talk to me, and we're going to talk through some strategy, and we're going to talk about what it's going to take for you to go from where you are now in your life and finally make a great living in the music industry. You don't get there alone. You have to have a coach. You need someone to help walk you through what it takes to be successful in the music industry, and you got to have people coach you through it who have been there before you. If you don't know how to make a great living in the music industry, if you don't know how to make money in the industry, then you need a coach to help you out. Then I'd encourage you right now to sign up for a free Skype session. We're gonna come up with a plan on how you can make a great living in the music industry too. It's totally free. Listen, I put a ton of time and energy into these Skype sessions, and I'm really passionate about helping people. Click that link, schedule a session with me, and I'll see you in there. Can't wait to help you out and meet you.